Hi guys, welcome back to Illamasqua. My name is Mika and I'm a brand ambassador here. Today I'm going to show you quite a minimal male makeup. I'm just going to talk you through what I actually personally do myself every day, and hopefully it gives you some insight into a makeup that's not that really discussed out there. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So the first product that I'm going to begin with is Illamasqua's Hydra Veil. I absolutely swear by this product. I use it every single day, sometimes at night as well if I need a particular extra go at my skin. And just take about a pea-sized amount, I don't know if you can see, of the product. It's quite an interesting formulation. It's like it reminds me of ectoplasm from Ghostbusters. It's a gel formula, so it's good for all skin types. Gels work really well with oilier skins, but also the hydrating formula means that it's obviously fantastic for dry skin. I pay particular attention to my under eye area, as I feel that that's where I need quite a bit of attention. Also over my forehead. Any areas that you feel your skin is, dehydrated, you can use it all over as well. So my main concerns with my makeup for day-to-day wear are, I just want an even tone to reduce any redness, and also I have some scarring under my brow and under my eye. So I really want to reduce the appearance of that. So the first product that I would use for this is Skin Base Lift in light 2. Sometimes I'm a medium 1, sometimes I light 2, depends on my mood. Taking a blending brush, just this one, and a small amount. So what I do is break down the product on the back of my hand, just to ensure that I'm not going in with too much heavy product straight away, and simply pressing over any problem areas first of all. See, I'm actually finding that might be just slightly too light, slightly, so I'm going to go in with a medium 1 Skin Base Lift, and literally just a touch of it over the top of that to warm it up. So you can see that's already quite reduced. I don't really want to go much more than that. I don't want it to be like a mask of makeup, so just reducing any skin tones or lessening your imperfections. Personally, that's just how I like to wear my makeup. I don't like to wear a full veil of foundation. Next I'm going to apply a small amount of Skin Base Lift just around the under eye area to reduce sort of any dark circles or anything like that. So this is medium 1 again, just a gentle sweeping motion. I'm going to sweep around just lightly over the lid as well. Sometimes what I like to do as well is go in with my brush, get rid of any excess products that's on it, and then sweep around again. So actually even further blending the product into my skin. I think that anybody that has known me for a while is probably going to be quite shocked at the fact that I'm saying I like to wear very natural makeup. Seeing as I used to wear red lipstick and false eyelashes and red eyebrows. So it's quite different, but hey, we all evolve into something. So I'm quite happy with that level of product around my eyes. I feel like it looks quite natural, just looks very even, and that's where we want to be. So next, I am going to go in with some foundation. One of the proudest products I have in my list of Illamasqua favourites is Skin Base. I was so happy when we launched this product. It really is just one of the best foundations that I've ever used. I use it religiously in my kit. I know that it works for all skin types. It works for so many skin tones. We've got 26 shades, which is fantastic for any makeup artist out there. For me as well, being a guy, I like that I can wear it very, very softly and I feel like I'm not wearing anything on my skin whatsoever. So it's a real go-to for me when I do male makeups and things like that. Just a tiny dot of Skin Base, just to sort of cover any unevenness, any pigmentation is all you need. So yeah, one of my favourites. And then, taking my brush, dab it into the product, but I think it'd be wrong to go straight into your face with this level of product on the brush, especially because I'm going for a very minimal amount of makeup. So what I do is break it down on the back of my hand and then go from that point where there's less makeup. I start where I feel that I need skin base the most, which is in any area of redness, so around my cheeks in particular, and it's really just a light circular buffing motion. I really like my skin to shine through, so any moles or any sort of freckles or anything like that, I don't mind showing. Try not to get it, I mean if you do have facial hair, try not to get it too much onto the hair itself, but blend it right into the edges, because you don't want any noticeable gap between your makeup and your facial hair. This has always been my favourite brush for applying foundation, be it male or female makeup or otherwise, because it's so soft, but the domed tip of it really helps to polish and perfect. And then really not much extra on the brush at all, but just sweeping it into your hairline. Obviously you don't want to have any foundation on your hair itself, but when you've got nothing on the brush, it just helps to sort of push what foundation is on your skin right into the edges. I have shaved just a day ago, so I don't have much stubble on my neck at all. So I've actually got quite a lot of skin still visible and redness as well from where I have shaved, so I know that I can go in with my brush and just sort of soften that down. If you have a few days growth, then avoid doing that, because you don't want, again, to have foundation picking up on all the hairs. So I like to contour quite minimally for daytime. I have quite rounded cheeks, so it's nice to give myself a little bit of an angle. I actually use skin base lift in deep 1. Just a touch of it, I find, incorporates into my skin tone quite well and helps me to have sort of a natural definition to my cheeks. So I take just a small amount of my highlighter brush again, and as always, breaking it down on my hand. Don't want to go in with too strong a product. I know that I need to just head for this area here, starting from my hairline, working my way in. I'm actually using a highlighter brush, backwards and forwards. First of all, just marking it onto the skin. I personally use my highlighter brush for so much. It's one of my all-time favourite brushes. I'm going for quite a soft contour. I'm not doing hard definition. I just want it to give me some definition without being a hard line. I'm actually going to contour just slightly into the temple as well. And it's always nice to have a jawbone. I have none really, so let's make one. Taking my highlighter brush, minimal amounts of product again, just sweeping. I mean, you can see where the shadow lies if you just observe your own face and you sort of look for the high points and the shadows, then that's really where you want to be highlighting and contouring. So I can see that I've got a shadow there. I'm just going to go lightly in. So I'm just going to repeat those steps on the other side now. Taking my deep 1. Another thing that you can do if you want to take your contour and highlighting further is go in with a lighter shade. So I'm taking my skin base lift in light 2, and then cutting underneath where you've already contoured. What that does is, if you elevate this area, it actually accentuates the depth of your contour, so it pushes it in further. So just under where you've contoured already. So next, due to years of eyebrow abuse at the hands of my handy Bic razor, I sadly have not got much brow left to speak of. I used to shave my brows off entirely, and then redraw them on. Regrettable, I wouldn't ever advise it. So now I'm left with a mere shadow of the brow I once had as a teenager. However, that's why we have makeup, to make up for these decisions we made in our youths. So what I need, or what I like to have, is a fuller brow, but I don't want to look like I'm wearing any makeup. So there's a couple of things I do. The product that I use, that I swear by, is Eyebrow Cake in Motto. Whenever I show people that I use this, they're always shocked. It looks so grey in the packaging that I think if you were just walking by the counter, you would never stop and pick it up for yourself. But as a blonde, as anyone with ashier toned hair, like I have, I've got more ashy toned brown hair, for guys, and anyone that just wants to subtly define their brows, this is an amazing colour. First of all, what I do is taking a clean mascara wand, disposable wand, I brush my brows upright, then lay them down. I'm taking another absolute favourite brush of mine, the angled brush. So I just go in. You don't really want to draw a line per se, but sort of small brush strokes in the particular area you want. And then I go back in and just lightly brush that up into the brow. You can angle your brush if you have particular hairs you want to accentuate. So you can see now the difference that this makes. Personally, I feel, although I'm wearing more makeup, I feel more masculine with a fuller brow. Sounds strange, doesn't it? So let's do this on the other side as well. So next, I'm going to soften them further, taking my mascara wand, disposable clean one, not one with black on it, just again brushing through. This will help to remove any excess powder that might be settling on the brows, sort of mix it all up. So next, what I like to do is actually go through my facial hair as well. So taking a clean disposable mascara wand, I do the same sort of thing that I do with my eyebrows. So I'll brush through, because it's on my face, I'm going to put makeup on it. It's the same method really that you use for your brows, you can use for your facial hair. Just taking a eyebrow brush, an angled brush, just defining into the hair. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it gave you a little bit of insight into quite a different makeup, I suppose, really, because you don't that often see men doing makeup that you can't hopefully see. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear what you guys do out there as well for your own personal makeup routines. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.